Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a makeup tag video that I've seen floating around. My friend Diana on Twitter actually is the one who sent me a video. I think it was last week. It was of Thrift, her video on the makeup step roulette tag. And I watched the whole video and I thought it was so funny. I actually went back and watched it again. And I just thought it would make for a really fun and funny video. So I decided I wanted to take on the makeup step roulette challenge. Basically what it is, I'm obviously starting out makeup free, and then I have each of my makeup steps in here on a post-it. I'm going to reach in and grab one, read it out, and then I have to do that step. So in the Thrift video, I think she first started out with a liquid eyeliner, and I think her foundation was the very last steps. I thought it was super funny. I couldn't stop laughing during it. I thought it would be fun to make this one today. I'm filming this on Monday. I had one of the most intense weekends ever after getting the Jaclyn Hill palette and trying to test that baby out and put up a very in-depth review video on Sunday night. So I was like, you know what? I feel like I have a hangover from the weekend after all that craziness, so why don't we just do something fun and that would make me laugh. And this is why we're gonna do the makeup step roulette challenge. I'm super excited to try this out and I have no idea how this is gonna go, obviously. Before we get started, I wanna say thank you so much for clicking on my video. I hope you have a good time watching this. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that you will consider hitting the subscribe button. I do post videos at least 4 times a week. Wednesdays is my Will I Buy It series. I also post on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays, and then I live stream on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. CST, and then sometimes I do throw in bonus weekend videos as well. I do post a lot of content, and I hope that you'll consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave, but if you would like to see my makeup step roulette challenge, please keep watching. Okay, so I have everything written on these little post-its. I hope I have every step, and after I cut them up and I was pushing them into the cup, a couple fell, and I grabbed them, but my dog was there too. I don't think she ate any of them, and I don't think any of them are underneath my dishwasher where they fell, but if we're missing a step, that's why. Hopefully we're not missing a step. I thought I got them all. So I'm just going to reach in and grab one out. No way! Starting very, very well. So the first step we have is face primer. That's pretty good. Is that an omen for how this video is gonna go? So for my face primer, I just have the Amazing Cosmetics Anti-Aging Face Primer. I really do like this primer. I use it quite a bit. It feels very silicone-y, but then also like a moisturizer. So this is starting very well. Oh, I should put my hair back, shouldn't I? Yes, put your hair back, Samantha. I feel like we're starting off strong, Okay, let's try the next one. Okay, so we have, I don't know what that says. So this one I wrote under eye shadow, so that's lower lash line shadows. So before we have any shadow on our eyes, we're gonna go ahead and finish off that lower lash line. Makes sense. I had grabbed out some Makeup Geek shadows. This is what I was planning to use. So I'm going to grab out some of Mocha right here. It's one of the new shades that Makeup Geek sent me that I did a live swatch on. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll have it linked down below. It was my first ever live streaming video and it was super, super fun. Perfect. Face primer under eyeshadow. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. So next up we got, I feel like I want to try to show you first so you guys know that I'm not cheating or anything. This says under eye powder. Perfect. So what I meant by that is to set my concealer on my under eyes. So great. We don't have any concealer, but we're just gonna go ahead and set it before we put the concealer on. I get it. Gone back to my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's just a translucent powder from the drugstore. I've gone through several of these and I just really like it. So I'm just gonna take one of my Tarte Unicorn brushes and just go ahead and set my under eye for no real reason, but dig back in here. Okay, so here we go. What's this one say? Is it upside down? It says, yeah, it was totally upside down. Oh, lipstick. That's great. I love lipstick, so to put it on soon into the makeup application process, I feel like I get it. I totally get it. I haven't pulled out my Sigma lipstick in a while. This is the Sigma In Spades Power Lipstick. It's a really pretty pink shade, so go ahead and get our lipstick on. Feeling pretty confident in my look right now, so hey. Moving on to the next step. Here we go. All right, is it upside down again? No, blush. Perfect. Hey, we have face primer on. We don't got foundation on, but we're gonna get our blush on, so that's great. I have this little Nars blush that I've been trying to use more. It's called like Goulue or Goulue, I don't really know. It's the blush that you got last year for being a Sephora VIP Rouge member, because they're like, hey, you spent so much money. We're gonna send you the teeniest little blush in the whole world to say thanks. So I've been trying to use it because I'm like, hey, this blush was $1,000, so like use it more. I'm gonna use one of my Tarte unicorn brushes again, and just blush up these cheeks, you know? Blush is on. Now we are really looking good. The blush really made a difference, so good thing that was the next step. Okay, moving on to the next step. What would we put on after blush? Okay. Here it is. It is, oh, my crease shade. Well, that's perfect. We haven't put eye primer on yet, but we do have our lower lash shadow on, so it just makes sense to now go in with our crease color. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna come back into my Makeup Geek palette, and I was going to use Mocha as my crease shade. It's a real pretty brown. I only did crease shade and what was the other one? I did lid shade because I was like, I don't know how many steps of the eyes we're gonna really need to take here. So I just did those two. So I went with a pretty deep brown shade. I'm going to apply Mocha into my crease. All right, so there we go. Mocha is applied in the crease. This is going very well. I can't wait to put eye primer on over my crease shade. It might give us a really interesting look that I never knew that I, wanted to go for. So this challenge is going very well so far. So moving on to the next step. When we started off with face primer, I really thought, I was like, well, makeup gods are looking down on me today. I grabbed out two there. So really thought we were gonna do well, but what do we got next? Oh, setting spray. Okay, so I'm going to set everything, my blush, my setting powder that hasn't set anything. Perfect. I've been using the Mario Badescu one a lot. Perfect. Let's keep moving and let's see what we have next. I really hope some of you guys are getting a laugh out of this because, again, I needed a laugh today. It was a stressful weekend. Oh, liquid liner. Good. Before eye primer still. Excellent. Liquid liner, I just got this one recently from La Bella Donna. It's their liquid eyeliner, so I'm going to give it a try. I haven't been having the best luck with La Bella Donna products. They sent me a really nice package, and unfortunately I've had quite a few like in my fails during my makeup monthly, but let's give the eyeliner a try and see what we think. It has a very sharp tip to it. It's like a felt tip. So unfortunately I can tell that the eyeliner is like super skippy. So that's definitely not the best like eyeliner application I've ever done, but I wasn't planning on going anywhere after this, and I made that wing really huge, so oh my. I didn't add like a cleanup eyeliner step because that would be nice. Didn't love the liquid eyeliner pen, and my liner looks insane, but that's fine. That's cool. It's totally fine. We're right on track. So next step we got, what do we got? It is my lid shade. Perfect. After eyeliner, that is typically when I do apply my lid shade, so that's great. My lid shade, I did want to use one of the new Makeup Geek foil shadows. I want to put Karma on my eyes, which is this one right here. Maybe a good thing about doing the lid shade after my liners, since I didn't love my liner, we're just basically gonna cover that up. It's like no one's gonna know it's there. That's fantastic. Okay, this shade is so intense for not even having eye primer down. Like, oh my goodness. What's so sad to me is that I just remembered that I haven't done my eyelid primer yet. So I'm gonna have to cover up all this beautifulness. Maybe I'm just gonna pack it on even more then. Maybe the eyelid primer is the one that fell underneath my dishwasher. So that would be alright. It is seriously so friggin' intense. No primer, no Fix Plus, no anything. Like, dang. just some good old liquid liner and a crease shade. Can't forget that. Here we go. Next step we have, what is it? What is it? I kind of like that you guys know before me. It's kind of fun. Oh, except they're always upside down. Brow bone and inner corner highlight. These are two steps that, like, in my mind, they just like kind of go together. So I figured for the sake of time, we could put these together as well. So perfect. Now, going into that little Makeup Geek palette, I have the shade Whimsical, which is right here. It's like a really pretty pinky white shade. So I'm gonna use my Morphe E18. You know, I haven't done my brows yet, but that doesn't matter because we're just gonna go ahead and make sure the brow bone is highlighted. Inner corner, yes, yes, yes. This is a really pretty shade for these tasks, actually. Like, in real life when I do my makeup, I would totally use this shade because that is so, so pretty. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident in my looks, guys. Next one, I really hope I get this finished before my husband comes home because otherwise he's gonna be like very concerned with what I've been doing all day. What do we got? Brows. I'm just gonna take my Benefit Goof Proof pencil. So I'm just gonna spoolie out some brows and then give them a little bit of help. Like, I went very heavy on this brow. Like, we went way too dramatic on this one, but you know what? That's okay. I've been getting a lot of compliments lately on my eyebrows, which is like totally freaking me out because you guys know when I first started YouTube, I did not do my eyebrows at all. And the comments were very real, with people being very upset that I didn't do my brows. And over on Instagram, oh man, it was even worse. I'd do a tutorial, not do my brows, and people are like, does it even count if you do a makeup tutorial if you don't do your brows? But I've been working around, I've been experimenting with different brow products, but still, like, when a comment comes in, like, I like your brows today, I'm like, are you being serious? Or are you being mean? Like, I actually, like, don't know. I have to think about it, like, what? For real? So, let's see here, what do we have? What do we have? Is it upside down? No? Yes? It is lashes. That's great, because we still haven't put eye primer on yet. So that makes perfect sense to put lashes on right now. Excellent. I'm gonna put on some Ardell lashes. So these look like maybe some Ardell Wispies, Glamour Wispies, I think. My camera needs a moment to cool down because it is overheating, which is fine because I'm just gonna put some adhesive on these and we'll get these bad boys on. Fantastic. My camera was cooling down. I popped on those Ardell lashes. It's gonna be great when I have to put on my eye primer over all of my other eye makeup. Okay, what do we got? Highlight before foundation. Why? So I've been really liking the highlight shade in this Tarte Contour Palette, volume 3. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of like the pinky highlight in there with my Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush, and I guess I'm just gonna try to like really pack the highlight on as well since we still have to put on foundation. This is not going as well as I planned. Like, just knowing that I have to still put foundation on over all of this and eye primer on, like if those two steps could have gotten out of the way just a little bit earlier, I would have felt even better, but you know, we can't all have the luck, guys. Just to see how much we can actually glow after we put on foundation after highlight. So next step, here we go. What do we have here? We have foundation. Why couldn't those steps just have been switched? Why? For my foundation, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I don't like really love this foundation, so that's why I thought I'd pull it out for this. Why don't we just go ahead and cover up my beautiful blush and highlight. So fun doing those steps just to cover them right back up. So I'm gonna blend that out with my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. Goodbye highlight. It was real for one step. God, I didn't even get to enjoy the highlight. That's just mean. I like covering up some of my brows as well because normally like I can't do brows before foundation. Listen to me, like I'm such a brow person now. I can't do my brows before I do my foundation. Totes. I mean, like maybe some highlight right there, but feel like we're getting down there in steps, right? Like how many more steps could we have to go? Okay, I think I grabbed 2, so let me grab this one. What's it say? Mascara. Great. We haven't put mascara on yet, but we have our lashes on, so I didn't even get to prep my lashes for my false lashes. Excellent. About my Sigma pink mascara, just to really make things even more wild and crazy, because it's a pink mascara. It's very fun though. Okay, pink mascara is on. When are we doing our eye primer? This is causing me so much anxiety. Yeah. Next step, here we go. What do we have here? We have our waterline. Time for some eyeliner. Got one of my Colourpop liners. This one is in Maybe because it's a really fun green, and I feel like I have not used this lately. We are really gonna actually do every single freaking eye step, including lashes, before we put our eye primer on. That is just fantastic. All right, next step, we have, what is it? It is bronzer. Excellent. I haven't done my contour yet, but we're gonna go ahead and bronze the skin up. I think I haven't used my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster lately. I really like both the contour and the bronzer shades, so I figure I could give it a try. Still, I'm totally obsessed with that Whimsical shade as well that I have as my like brow bone and inner corner highlight. Like I need to use that for real. So now we are officially bronzed, so after bronzer, we are going to go ahead and contour. Again, it's typically best to contour and then bronze your face. Totally makes sense. So I'm gonna go into the middle shade in that Physicians Formula palette with my, this is a Sigma F06. Contour over that bronzer. Little slight nose contour as well, and yep, we are looking good, guys. So next up in here we have concealer. I almost forgot that we didn't have concealer on our face. Concealer time, I grabbed out my Pur Cameo Contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the concealer side. Remember that we already set our concealer, so that's pretty good. Oh, perfect. This feels right. This definitely feels right. I'm using my Morphe G2 to blend this out. I'm not sure why I put my concealer so high on my forehead. I clearly was not looking in my mirror, but you know, it's all good. And I see one lone post-it note in here, which can only mean that this is one thing. Ah, eye primer. How is our eye primer the very last step? That is so cruel. So to typically end my makeup tutorials, I go ahead and prime my eyes. So I'm going to use my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer and just prime away. Oh man, so I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and oh, that feels so wrong. I cannot believe that I'm having to do eye primer last. I'm gonna take a little brush from my makeup brush set and just basically wipe away that beautiful shade. Oh man. Basically what my eye primer did was wiped away the beautiful Karma shade except for what was overlining the eyeliner, and now that's kind of like bright green. But yeah, after we go ahead and prime our eyelids, this makeup look is complete. Excellent. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for the makeup step roulette makeup challenge makeup tag. I had a lot of fun filming this video. I hope it was fun to watch. I needed a good laugh after the craziness of this weekend. I thought this would be the perfect video to do it, and I hope you got some laughs out of it as well. I went ahead and zoomed in a little bit so we could see the final look together. My eyeshadow is basically gone after having to do the primer, but my brow bone highlight and inner corner, I mean, that's still looking pretty strong. My eyeliner looks a little bit on the strange side. You know, my lipstick, which we applied, what, second or third or something like that? I mean, that's it's looking pretty good. Not too bad, but yeah. is my makeup step roulette final result. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and got a good laugh out of it. If you have a YouTube channel, I tag you to take on the makeup step roulette challenge because that was a lot of fun and just something a little bit interesting and different to do. If you guys have any other makeup challenge or makeup tag videos that you'd be interested in seeing from me, go ahead and leave them in the description box down below. Like I said, this isn't my normal type of video, but I thought it would be fun to do something a little bit on the different side. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope that you will go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also subscribe before you go. And I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.